listening to Confidence Equals Beauty with Amanda Taylor podcast. I'm your host, Amanda Taylor. I am a trained mental health therapist with years of experience working with people of all ages. I am passionate about helping others find their own inner confidence and overcoming negative stigmas. I have spent my entire life trying to help others in their times of need, but I was struggling to overcome my own insecurities, trying to show up how I thought others wanted me to be. It was not until I finally reached inside myself and gained my own confidence I was really going to find my true passion and purpose and wanting to help others do the same. I want to help you discover how beautiful and wonderful you are using my own life experiences and tips. Here we will talk about all topics that can help you find your own true confidence, because confidence equals beauty. Hi guys, and welcome to Confidence Equals Beauty with Amanda Taylor. And I am so glad that you are taking your time to listen and hang out with me today. So the other day, actually it was like this past weekend, me and my family decided to go to the beach and just enjoy ourselves, kind of get away, relax. And it kind of got me thinking about bathing suit season and kind of the process that I was going through mentally of gearing up, being basically half naked on the beach, making sure I'm covered up so I can run around and play with my children, and then also kind of see the results of my journey of working out and eating better and stuff like that for the last couple years. And as I'm sitting there on the beach, I am looking at all the other moms, I'm looking at all the other people, and I couldn't help but wonder if they were feeling insecure or if they were like flaunting what they got and happy. I did notice a few women seem to cover up more than I would say like the moms and the older generation versus the spring breakers. They, younger girls, women, they seem to just not care. So today I just kind of want to talk about how to feel confident in a bathing suit. And I feel this is something that is a continual battle for most of us women. I just remember even as a teenager sometimes being insecure about how I looked, because like I said, you just only got cloth covering, I call it the no-sees. And so you are really exposed and the most vulnerable, I feel like, when you're in a bathing suit on the beach. And so as we gear up, it's sunny days are coming, more beach outings, lake, rivers, pools, the weather's getting warmer. We are going to kind of have to face this. So I think it's time to shed those layers and slip into our bathing suits with confidence. But does the mere thought of it send shivers down your spine? And are you feeling a tad insecure about flaunting your fabulous self? So I want us to kind of hit pause on those negative thoughts and kind of hit play on some self-love vibes, because I really do believe that every person is uniquely stunning in her own way. My husband still tells me how absolutely gorgeous I am. And just the simple of just being me. And yes, rocking a bathing suit with confidence is, I think, totally in your reach. And so here are some points of how we can do this. And women, let me also add this, because I just shared that my husband still compliments me. He catcalls me. If your husband compliments you, please accept those compliments. Tell him thank you. Tell him you appreciate him noticing the beauty in you, because I had this conversation with my husband, and we will get back on track, I promise. But let's just side note here. The other day, my husband he whistled, he catcalled me. He says, "Wow, babe, you look really beautiful in your dress." And the first thing I did was pat my stomach, and I'm like, this is still not as flat as I want it to be. And are you sure? And he looked at me and he goes, did you realize you just insulted my compliment? He goes, I would not tell you how beautiful you are. I would not catcall you. I would not whistle. I would not do all this stuff to tell you what I think about you if it was a lie. He's like, so please do not tear down my compliments, because then it just makes me feel like you don't appreciate it. You don't care. So I'm just going to bring that real big point out, women. If your husband or your boyfriend, significant other, or whoever is in your life actually does compliment you, please take a step back and just tell them thank you. You don't have to come back at it with like a negative response or, oh, I hate my thighs. I hate my nose. I hate this. I hate that. You don't have to do that. A simple thank you. Because I truly do believe that if someone gives a compliment to you, they truly meant it and they wanted to bless you. All right, so let's go back to how to feel confident in a swimsuit. So the first thing I want you to do is celebrate your uniqueness. Your body is a work of art. Embrace every curve, every freckle, every scar. Everything about you is a testament to your journey. And no one else is quite like you. And that is something worth celebrating. What you have been through, that is a specific story to you. Those babies that you got to birth, yeah, hips don't go back. You know, we pee when we sneeze. You know, all the kind of stuff happened to our bodies. Rib cages stretched, stretch marks. But that is so special to you because your body created life. So instead of hating what your body created, celebrate it. Focus on the positive. So instead of fixating on what you perceive as flaws, and this would be like, like for me, I target my stomach area. It's not flat like I want it to. It definitely shows that I've carried two babies full term. It definitely shows, I have a few scars and bumps and bruises that have happened because of whatever happened in my life. And sometimes that's exactly what I do is I'll look in the mirror and that's exactly where I go to. This doesn't look right, or I wish this looked better on me. Instead of doing that, shift your focus to what you love about yourself. And this may not necessarily be physical. It could be your infectious laugh. Do people say, I love your laugh? Or maybe your smile. You have a gorgeous smile. Do you have killer dance moves on the dance floor? Or do you have those mama moves where you break out in the kitchen and your kids are just looking at you with their head, shaking their head no? But you know the song, you know the dance, you can still turn it up and do it? Yeah, focus on that. Do you have a compassionate heart? Do you generally just love? Look in the mirror. Do you have something you actually do like about yourself? Yeah, look for it. Find it. Let those qualities shine brighter than any insecurities. I guarantee you, when you're on the beach, no one's caring about what you look like. Because trust me, I was more worried about my butt showing when I bent over when I was building sandcastles with my children than I was about, well, does that girl think I'm cute? Or do I look good in this? Or is my stomach looking flat? No, that's actually the last thing that was on my mind. I was thinking, dang, thank you, bathing suit, for holding me in because we just tackled a toddler running down the beach because she took off. Thank you for holding up. So you see how we have to let us shine on the brighter things about ourselves than any insecurity. Own your experience. Remember, life is meant to be enjoyed, not endured. Soak up the sun, splash in the waves, savor every moment without worrying about how you look. And that's one of the things I noticed about my children. My daughters, they were not tugging and pulling on their swimsuits, trying to make sure they look good. They weren't, when they were getting ready, when we were in the condo and we were going out, they weren't looking at themselves in the mirror. They were just saying, come on, mom, come on, come on, come on, mom. They're gathering up their towels and their floaties that they're playing with and their sand toys. They were not at all thinking, does my butt look good in this? No, they were just thinking, come on, let's go, let's have fun. And while I'm watching them on the beach, they are rolling around, they are splashing, they are laughing, they are doing cartwheels, they are doing all the fun stuff. And it got me thinking, the beach, I'm here to enjoy my children. Why am I sitting here worried about how I look? No, throw the football with your kids, throw the frisbee, splash in the waves, run, bury yourself. My kids love to bury themselves. Do those things. Confidence comes with embracing the joy of the present. Take baby steps. If this idea of rocking a bathing suit feels daunting, start small. Wear it around the house. Strut your stuff in front of the mirror. Or invite some supportive friends over for a pool party. The more you expose yourself to it, the more you become comfortable. And with baby steps, sometimes it is hard the first time you do it. But with time, definitely it gets easier. If your goal is to wear a bikini, then let's start with that. Just get a bikini that you think, okay, I like this look. Even if I don't feel like I look good in it, I'm going to get this look. Get it on. Wear it. Get comfortable in it. Me, my goal is just to be covered up so I can play with my children because that's the season I am in. But baby steps. Get comfortable. Get supportive friends. I guarantee you when your friends come over to the pool party, they're not going to be like, ew, yuck. Oh my God, girl, your thighs are rubbing together. Look at that cellulite. No, because they're not even looking at that. They're more worried about themselves too. Maybe come together as a pool party as a support to each other. Like we're going to do nothing but compliment each other in our swimsuits. That way we feel comfortable. So take the baby steps if you feel like rocking a bathing suit feels very daunting. Practice self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself, sweetheart. We all have moments of doubt, but remember that you are worthy of love and acceptance exactly as you are. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a dear friend. And that is so true. I will so tell everybody how gorgeous they are, beautiful, or what I like. It's very rare I'm hanging out with someone that I don't see something I like about them and I hold it back. No, I usually tell them, I love that color. Great earrings. Oh my God, that top is fabulous. Where'd you find it? I'm always like, God, I loved how you just handled your children. Man, I wish I had patience like you. I mean, all the time I'm complimenting people, but I have a hard time complimenting myself or receiving compliments. I also want you to practice giving yourself compliments. You would not dare tear down one of your dear friends. You wouldn't. I mean, if you're really a good friend to that person, the last thing you're going to do is ever insult them. You may talk to them like, hey, that may not have been the best choice of words you used, or you may, out of a loving way, say something to help them, but you're not going to just tear them down like, girl, you look like butt in that. No. So treat yourself with the same kindness you would your friend. Surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and make you feel like you are a goddess. And I know that's crazy because women, we tend to compare ourselves. We tend to minimize ourselves. We tend to get jealous. We tend to do so much negativity with each other. And a lot of times it's subconscious. We don't even mean to do it. But definitely be around people who lift you up. And you yourself make sure you're lifting up people because y'all are goddesses. It's time to step into those roles. Distance yourself from anyone or anything that triggers feelings of insecurity. You deserve to be around people who celebrate you. And last, let's challenge the status quo. I want us to debunk, to stop those unrealistic beauty standards. You know, your worth is not defined by the size of your waist or the shape of your body. You are so much more than that. And I think it's time that we shift our focus and worrying about what is the standard of beauty, or what is the standard of how we should look, or everything of value needs to be surface level. I can tell you at 41 years old, I do not look the same as I did at 21 years old. Because I've been through life. My body has changed. I have children. Hormones have kicked in like crazy. You know, everything is so much different. I am no longer the size I was at 21. I also no longer wear the same style of clothes as I did at 21. I don't wear the same bathing suit style as I did at 21. But if I allow if I allow all of that outward, surface level be the standard of beauty, then I'm going to fail myself every time. And that's where we have to look inward. There is so much more that's beautiful than just surface, face value, vanity. And so I want you to start, let's do it. Let's stop the status quo. You don't have to be a size 0 to be in a bikini on the on the beach, or at a pool, or at a lake, or any other fun event that requires a bathing suit. It is so much time to just get something, get a color you like, put it on, go have fun. So my lovelies, as you prepare to bask in the sun and dive into the spring, summer adventures, remember this. You are radiant. You are powerful. You are absolutely breathtaking. Own it. Embrace it. And let your confidence shine. And have the best time enjoying these activities that require you to be in a bathing suit. So, hey, y'all, let's get out there. Let's rock our bathing suits with unapologetic confidence, because you got this. And remember, confidence equals beauty. If you're looking for more information to read on building confidence or just any life situations, please visit www.confidenceequalsbeauty.com. If you have any questions on any topic you want me to cover, please email me at amandarobinsontaylor@gmail.com. If you would please help me get this podcast to more people who could use the community and support, please like, follow, subscribe, and share this podcast. Also, please rate this podcast, preferably a good rating, so this podcast can reach more and more people. I want to thank you for spending your time with me, and remember, confidence equals beauty.